Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Teacher Zhang, and today we're gonna start a new series which is called Essential Knowledge Before Entering Secondary 1. In this series, we will introduce many very useful knowledge that will be helpful for your study when you enter the secondary school. So, without any other ado, let's just start with the first episode, which is about algebra. Today, we're gonna use algebra to solve two interesting problems in games. So, let's go! Here's a simple question. Question 1. It says, Alex and Smith are playing a card game. Alex is facing away from Smith, so they are like this, back to back. Alex asks Smith to follow the 4 steps below. Step 1. Divide the cards into 3 piles, A, B, and C. Each pile should have at least 8 cards, and all piles should have the same number of cards. So, important information here. Step 2. Take 2 cards from pile B and add them to pile A. Step 3. Take 8 cards from pile C to pile B. And step 4. Take as many cards from pile B as they are now in pile A and move them to pile A. At this point, Alex accurately tells how many cards are currently in pile B. So, Alex can do it. What about you? Can you tell me the number of cards in pile B? So, how will you solve this question? Some students may say, Teacher, we can use a model method. Then let's try it. So here we have 3 piles, A, B, and C. And they have the same number of cards. So we draw 3 same blocks. And then we take 2 cards from pile B to pile A. Then we cut a part from pile B and add them to pile A. And this part represents 2 cards. Then we cut a part from pile C and give it to pile B, and this part represents 8 cards. And the step 4, we need to compare the pile A's block with pile B's block and find the same part. And then pile B's cards is just a difference. So the difference is very clear. It's just 8 minus 2 equal 4. So pile B has 4 cards. And then we know that we can use model method to solve this question. But if we imagine that we have more steps or the step is more complicated, it's very hard for us to draw the model. So, can we find another method to solve this question easily? Then, let's return to the beginning of this question. We know all we need to do is just analyzing the change of the number of cards in the original 3 piles. So, if we can know how many cards are there in the original 3 piles, we can just solve this question easily. But, can we directly find the number? No! So here is an unknown data, and we want to use it, but we cannot find it directly. What can we do? We can set a variable to represent it. So, let's try. Here, we have 3 piles, A, B, and C. And they have the same number of cards. So we use the letter X to represent it. X cards, and X cards. Then, we take 2 cards from pile B to pile A. So, pile B will get into X minus 2. A, X plus 2. And pile C has no change. Then we take 8 cards from pile C to pile B. So pile C will get into X minus 8. And pile B get 8 cards, so it will be X plus 6 cards. And pile A, no change. And then we know we need to take the cards that is the same as the pile A from pile B. So we know pile A has X plus 2 cards now. And then we need to take X plus 2 from pile B. So this part, it will be X plus 6 minus X plus 2. And the answer will be 4. So we can see here, our process is very, very clear and easy. So, if we use a sort of algebra, we use a variable to represent the unknown data that we want to use. We can make the analysis and the process easier and clearer. So, a brief summary for this question. When we encounter an unknown data that we want to use it, we can set a variable to represent it, and it can make our analysis and process very, very easy. Then, since we have solved the simpler one, let's add some difficulties. So here, question 2. Alex and Smith, these two guys are playing another game, a number guessing game. Alex asks Smith to think of a 2-digit number and then follow these steps. Step 1, multiply the 10th digit of this number by 2. Step 2, add 3 to the result. Step 3, multiply the new result by 5. And step 4, finally, add the 1st digit of the original number. Then Smith gets the number 52. Here we can find this step is very, very complicated because it has multiplication and addition. If we want to use model method here, it's very hard for us to draw the model. So, what else can we do here? Some students say, we can draw another figure, the flow chart. Then, let's try. So here, we have a 2-digit number, and we need to analyze the 10th digit at first. So, we take it out. Then we multiply it by 2, so times 2 here, and then we add a 3, and then multiply the new result by 5, and we add the 1st digit, and we get number 52. After seeing this flow chart, some students may say, Teacher, I have sort of a method we can use of working backward. But when we work backward, we can find that at the first step, we will encounter difficulties. Because we can find it here. This result, we don't know. This result, we don't know too. So the first step is just a failure. Then, what else can we do? We can return to the beginning of this question again. Here, we just analyze the change of this 2-digit number. It's 10th digit, it's 1st digit. So, if we can know it directly, we can solve this question very quick. But, we cannot find it directly. Oh, so here, we have an unknown data we want to use, but we cannot find it directly. What can we do? 3 seconds for you to think about it. 1, 2, 3. Very good. We can set a variable. So here we have a 2-digit number, and the 10th digit we use the letter X to represent it, and the 1st digit we use the letter Y to represent it. And this is a 2-digit number, so we put a line here. And we know we need to analyze X and Y separately. So here we can use 10x plus y to represent it. Then we can start to analyze the x. We know we should multiply it by 2. So here, 2 times x. We can omit the multiply sign. Then we add a 3. And we multiply the new result by 5. So we add a bracket and times 5. And finally, we add the 1st digit. We add the y, and we get number 52. And we can just simplify the form here. We can remove the brackets. So here it will be 10x plus 15 plus y equal 52. And what we need to do is just find the value of 10x plus y. And in the result here, what can we find? 3 seconds for you to think about it. 1, 2, 3. What a beautiful coincidence. Here, we just have the 10x plus y. So if we want to find its value, we just use the 52 minus 15. And the final answer will be 37. So we can find again here is our process is very easy, clear, beautiful. So the summary again. When we encounter an unknown data that you really want to use, set a variable to represent it, and our analysis and process will be beautiful and easy. So, we have solved these 2 questions. To help you master this knowledge, I prepared a challenge for you. So, here's a practice question. It's very similar to our question 2. Try your best to solve it. And if you have had the answer or have some difficulties in solving it, You can just comment on the comment section or contact us directly. Or you want to know more secondary math information and free material sharing, you can contact us too. Here is my and my colleague Teacher Gao's WhatsApp and WeChat QR code. You can just scan it and contact us. And if you are really interested in this series, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and we will upload more learning videos, which is very, very interesting. Last but not least, our Kangaroo study will have two very good events. The first one, our primary 6 to secondary 1 math preparatory class is now open. And we have extension courses especially for OL level students. Besides, we have competition courses which is very excellent. Both of these two courses, we have had many great achievements. You can see it in the first post. And if you are really interested in our courses, to place you in the most suitable class. Actually, we have divided our class into 5 levels. And after PSLE, we will have a diagnosis exam for the primary 6 students in Singapore. With this exam, you can not only find your level, but also find your strengths and weakness. Besides, we will have teacher to review the whole exam for you for free. So, if you want to know more information about these two events, just scan the QR code in these two posts and contact us. And that's all for today. I'm Teacher Zhang. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!